Of course, this was expected. We knew that this kind of sale was coming at some point. Former owner Paul Allen directed his estate to sell the Blazers and donate the proceeds to philanthropy after his death in 2018. But we didn't know when this sale would start until today. The Portland Trail Blazers are officially for sale, fielding offers for new ownership.
Anytime a sports team gets sold, there's buyers in the wings that our ears perk up, right? These things don't sell all that often.
Former owner Paul Allen bought the team for $70 million in 1988. He died in 2018, leaving the franchise to his family's estate with a clear directive to sell the team and donate the proceeds to philanthropy. Sportico, a sports business platform, values the Blazers at $3.6 billion, and deputy editor Eben Novy-Williams says the Blazers could sell for more than $4 billion. He pointed to recent sales of other NBA teams, like the Boston Celtics, with a reported sale price of just over $6 billion this year.
Almost certainly the Portland Trail Blazers are going to draw interest from multiple parties at a price tag higher than $3.6 billion.
Blazer fans might fear that new owners could decide to move the team.
I think it's unlikely. And I say that because the NBA is about to begin its own expansion process. If I was a Trailblazers fan, I know it's a concern, but I wouldn't be particularly worried about this team packing up and moving.
Potentially unique to this sale, Novy-Williams says that when an estate sells a pro sports franchise, that estate is often required to pick the highest bidder.
If you or I was selling a team, we could choose who the buyer was, we could choose the price. There's a lot of different levers to pull in terms of freedom about selling. Oftentimes for estates, there is a fiduciary duty to maximize the value of the asset for the estate.
The Blazers have yet to respond to KGW's questions about potential relocation or the selection process. Novy-Williams says it could take around 10 months to select a new owner. Then, Blazer fans would learn how much the new owners choose to invest in the team's roster.
There's a whole bunch of people that have known this was coming for a while, had prepped their bids, prepped their offers, and now we're going to see a fairly vibrant process to see who's going to be the next owner of the team.
The Allen estate said it's not selling the Seattle Seahawks NFL franchise or its stake in the Seattle Sounders MLS team at this point. Tim?
Evan, thank you very much. And Art Edwards continues our team coverage. He joins us in the newsroom.
Art, you spoke with sports columnist John Canzano today about this move. What did he have to say?
Well, he had a lot of thoughts about the sale of the Portland Trail Blazers. Canzano feels that the team has been a little rudderless, in his words, in recent years. You know, the Blazers have struggled on the court. There's no doubt about that. They are coming off the worst four-year stretch since the team's first four seasons in the league. Portland did show progress in the second half of this season. Now in 2022, Phil Knight reportedly offered over $2 billion for the team, but Jody Allen rejected that offer. Canzano thinks that today's news is cause for celebration for Blazers fans.
My first reaction was that Blazer fans are going free. I mean, you don't get Cooper Flagg, but maybe you get Phil Knight, right? I mean, the NBA draft lottery didn't break their way, but this ownership question and what is the cloud that has been hanging over the franchise since the passing of Paul Allen, it finally is lifting. Like the fog is lifting. You're going to get somebody in charge of this franchise that has a vision for it, that has a desire to make it a winner.
Now, as Evan just mentioned, there is one thing that comes up when this is talked about, and it's will the Blazers stay in Portland? I'll share John Canzano's answer to that question coming up at 5.